What? What is that?
It's
Do you have a burnt
chip.
piece?
It's an African chip.
It's a bow.
Oh.
See?
Was it a burnt piece?
I knew he was going to be in it, regardless of what he wanted.
What the fuck just gives me a burnt piece of chip, man? Fuck him, though.
Nobody gave it to you.
You picked it. That was all you, G.
No, it wasn't me.
You were the chosen one.
Man, how dare they?
All chips lives matter.
Man, fuck them chips.
They gave you the Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
Damn.
I hate you.
They gave,
Well,
they gave,
revive me.
they gave you the Jose chip.
That's what we doing right now?
Alright, welcome back to the Struggle Session Podcast. I'm your host, Otaku, and of course I have
K1.
Regis.
And once he's done eating,
Yes.
Oh, Mike. My bad.
and Hello Otaku.
so seeing as
Fucking Molly.
I gave you a fucking list, man.
so
I literally gave you a list. What was the pot?
It's called struggle session. I mean, that's the struggle.
Our brain cells are struggling. No.
So, seeing as Xbox Series X and PS5 are taking way too long to announce their price and release date, today is going to be nothing but gaming news from recent gaming events.
Wait, hold on. I thought PS5 was gonna be like $600.
That's
No,
what people are speculating.
it's
still
I said 500.
That's because
Right
of
now
the
it's
price
fine.
of the pieces they put in it.
Yes.
People got a rundown of what
It's
they
supposed to
put
be
in.
like limited thing too, right?
Yeah.
Because of COVID.
They literally have come out and said it's one per customer. Nobody can get 2 or 3 or 5 or any of that. They are just
There's
literally one
many
per
ways to
person.
circumvent that. They're not doing that.
As long as they don't do it with the PS3 and jack a bunch from Circuit City, they have Circuit City anymore.
Well, they do Canada.
True.
They can still do it. What the fuck? Skip on. Isn't that a bit late?
That's what she said.
So
No, she wouldn't be saying that to him. She'd be gone.
So this past week, one of the best skating games of all time dropped with Tony
Skate
Hawk's.
4?
No.
Why?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remastered. And so what do you guys think so far? Have any of you completely played it? Have you all just think? What is it?
I haven't played it yet, but it's just a remaster, right? Everything would just
It's on the
like
It's a
New
remaster with like,
graphics?
the updates of the game. The school area actually has updated, so they played it like it's 2020. So the COVID school is closed.
Oh.
And then they also changed the metro and added like a metro card for new players who never played before.
Oh.
So they
Okay.
added certain things.
But everything else is essentially original.
So I can play
Upgraded graphics. Okay.
So I can play Spider-Man, right?
No, not yet though.
Yes, I haven't added
they
those.
did-
There's a skeleton guy, I think. Is what it
A
is?
skeleton, an alien, and Jack Black.
They did.
Jack Black.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they also did add
Women
new
too?
modern
Not yet.
skaters.
Water
So-
skaters like.
For people that
So like
are
Tony-
new, like on the X games and stuff like that, they added them to the game. So like additional
Okay.
characters.
So just
And they have the original soundtrack.
Nice.
88 tracks.
Dude, that's one of the things that I loved about Tony Hawk is, at least from 1, 2, and Underground 1 and 2, the best things I loved about it is, one of the things that I loved about it was the fact that it had amazing music.
Mm.
I could
oh,
just,
facts.
yeah, I could just chill out and just be
100%.
like, you know what, I'm gonna stop skating for a second, I'm just let the good times roll, you know?
Yeah, screw that timer. I just want to hear this shit. But now, like,
Hold on now. When I say I stop skating, I mean like, you know, when I'm not doing anything or being timed, I just, you know.
okay,
I
so
just sit there on top of my board, ready.
you were just doing the freestyle mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, there's also thing going through that you can actually unlock the original 1 and 2 in the game. So the classic, you know,
Old
So,
graphics.
Yeah,
so it would just
but-
be classic mode.
yeah, like what they did in Medieval, when you can unlock the original Medieval 1 in the remake, you can unlock the original Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 in the game. So you get the old school version of the school, the skate park, that kind of thing.
I guess they did it for the unlocked version, as in like, you know, to do something with the game, like, you know, to make it longer, I guess. Because they could have just done hey, let's just change the graphics in the little menu mode.
It's mainly for the challenge because one of the trophy states do this in the school, do this in the skate park. So yeah, it's just mainly like a challenge.
Okay.
But still, it's good to see that. But it puts out more hope for more remasters down the line because even Tony Hawk himself said he went to multiple studios to say, hey, anyone want to remaster the game? And people wanted to do it, but he just couldn't get the funding because he made that clear to the fans because he even stated on his Twitter he was getting like more messages a day. Yo, when are we going to remake Tony Hawk? When are we going to remake Tony Hawk? He says, I've gone to people. And then finally, Activision just said, yeah, we're going to do this. So hopefully, if enough people buy it, we get number 3 made, and then, of course, Underground 1 and 2.
I think a lot of people have bought it recently because one of my favorite streamers, Midnight, she bought it, and like the Twitch notification on my phone came up, and it was like she's playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2. And I was like, shit. So, it is popular and people want it, so I'm assuming like a shit ton of people bought it. I haven't seen the sales or they haven't done the amount that's come out for the week.
It hasn't been a week yet.
Yeah, so.
It takes a good month before you get like the starting numbers.
Well, you usually get that initial, like the first 24 hours and the first 7 days. Because they do like little, what's it called? Like checkpoints.
Well, yeah.
So that's how they see. The most fastest selling game, like they did with Last of Us 2, the trash can juice, and then end of the month one.
Well, yeah, but it's like if it makes a big sale, like goes to Tsushima, like what they did in a month. Yeah, they're gonna bounce.
May not, because this game was more targeted to like the older audience that already played the game.
Right.
And during our time, skateboarding was a thing. Yeah, nowadays, it's very minimal compared to back.
You would think so, right? But I've seen a lot of kids, because like how skateboarding back in the day, like for black people, it wasn't a thing, right? No, you wouldn't see a black person on a skateboard. Nowadays, it's gotten to every culture, like everyone's doing it now. I think a lot more people are doing it now than back in the day.
Well, at least it hasn't been more focused.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Well, like where we were growing up, we were like at the height of the extreme era. We had the X Games, we had Tony Hawk, we had like all of this motocross.
Well, I mean, yeah, it wasn't at the height, right? I don't think we've reached the peak as of yet. It was the beginning times where everyone's just like, hey, we're finding out about this stuff, right?
Yeah. So
right now, man, there's X Games, there's Do Tour, there's all that coming up right now because those type of sports right now, they're really highly popularized. Cause like Do Tour, I watch that shit every single year. Like Winter Do Tour, like Summer Do Tour, and stuff like that. So it's not. We haven't reached the peak as of yet.
I want to say it was more of the adrenaline phase because it's a brand new subject. People have never seen wild shit before like that.
Yeah.
So it hit harder. Now it's all okay. So it's just outbested in the past. So.
Now doing like skateboarding tricks like the 900 or the 180 or
it's basic.
Yeah, it's kind of like the basic tricks. Like inventing a trick now is a lot more difficult. And if you do, it's fantastic because everyone hears about it. Everyone wants to do it. Like a few years ago when Shaun White, he was in the Olympics and he was trying to do, I forgot what trick it was, but he was trying to do a trick. He failed. A kid did it and then he did it. But that trick. He spent months and months and months on. Like even Red Bull created his own like area just for him to practice with it, and he was really scared of that trick. I mean, if you saw what that trick it's frightening. Like he almost fucked himself up because of that shit. So but you have to go to the fucking extreme now to even invent a trick because like everything has almost been done.
Yeah.
But remember, the trick was literally the achievement that pushed Shaun White. Because as soon as he did that trick, even though he wasn't the first to do it, that's when he got the gold medal. Then he actually got his own video game of Shaun White snowboarding. But that's
that was before.
Well, wait, he literally took off after he did the trick. Because I remember after he got the gold medal.
Shaun White was way known before that trick. It's not like the first trick that he's ever done or whatever. It's just it was a trick that he invented. It was like a really hard trick. I forgot what it was. I'm gonna look it up.
But it's just like once they do it, like they become the icon. Because once Tony Hawk did the 900, that's what kicked him off as the poster child of skateboarding games. Who's that guy who did the motocross series? Because I remember he had.
It was called the Double McTwist 1260.
Yeah.
So.
How does that
Sean, I believe he invented it in 2010, so like 10 years ago or so. But when was his game? When did his game come out? It came out 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, 2008 is when his game came out. Shaun White's snowboarding. But yeah, he invented that trick, the double McTwist 1260, after the fact. Shaun White's been known since he was a kid. He's like a fucking prodigy. So but what I'm saying, the whole point I'm trying to make is now you have to go to the extremes.
Right.
Like it's not like, oh yeah, back in the day we thought the 900 was the fucking best thing in the entire universe and nobody was ever gonna top that shit.
True.
And snowboarding is similar in certain aspects to, skateboarding, but they're totally separate realms as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Shaun White can skateboard and snowboard, and I'm pretty sure he can do any fucking whatever he puts his mind to. But, it's just, at this point, I don't know what the fuck else people can do to top themselves or get themselves known, other than learning the hardest tricks and then going forward, but I mean, it's still impressive when people do double McTwists or, the 1260 or, even I'm impressed with a fucking double backflip, for God's sake, because, like, that's intense.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Like, intense.
I mean, unless somebody pulls some SSX tricky shit, that's the only other way.
You pull out some SSX tricky shit and you fucking don't fold yourself like a lawn chair, dude, I will give you every cent in my bank account. 'Cause
Mike's throwing down the challenge, folks. Okay, so good to hear for that for Tony Hawk.
When is it coming out? Or is it already out?
Tony
It
Hawk
just-
1 and 2?
It just
First
came
day
out
of
on.
launch, it just
It
came
literally
out.
came out the day of Marvel's Avengers.
Oh, so essentially yesterday.
Yeah.
September 4th, 2020. Just
Mhm. Yeah.
People's know.
So let's move on to our next piece, which is the Pokemon Go Mega Evolutions finally debuted.
So essentially you can Mega Evolve Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise at the moment by doing the raids. And it gives you Mega Energy of whatever Pokemon you just fought. So you fight the Mega Evolution and then you get set amount of energy points towards that Pokemon, and then you have to have 200 of it and then it evolves. No other candies, it just needs the Mega Energies.
Okay.
So I don't know on the basis, I think whatever you defeat, that's what you're going to Mega Evolve, because both X and Y of Charizard is out. So if you defeated a Y, you're getting stuff for Y, and that Charizard that you catch is going to evolve into Y. Same thing with the X.
Okay.
They can also be shiny, because one of my friends got a shiny Blastoise from that raid, and then Mega Evolved it into a shiny Mega Blastoise.
Okay. There's a thing that I was reading recently where they said that if the globe completes a certain amount of whatever the
Raids
or whatever,
Mhm.
you get what is it, Mega Pidgeot or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then also Mega Gyarados is coming out too. So you can also potentially get a shiny Mega Gyarados. Because the Magikarp Community Day already happened.
Yeah.
And so you can a Mega Evolve as well for it. So this Community Day for this month is Porygon. And then the one for next month's already announced, and it's Charmander.
Okay, cool. Because I do need a shiny Charmander.
Same. I have too many Charmanders. And none
Yeah.
of them shiny.
I think I have two.
I mean, I know how you feel about the Murkrows.
Yeah. Or the
Do you know
Rattata.
Luguagua has one?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
So, which Mega Evolution do you want the most?
Charizard X.
So, Charizard X.
Pikachu.
I really don't care, to be honest.
That's a lot. It's a lot of work just to get to this Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of raids and a lot of energy.
300, I believe,
Hard work.
is for one Mega Evolution.
No, 200.
Is it 200?
200 energies. I have that app up.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know how much energy you get per raid.
I got 50.
50, so you need to do what, 4 raids?
4 raids.
Still a pain in the
Or
ass.
they have the event.
Welcome to the grind fest.
The Jirachi and all that. They have one for Mega Evolutions. I just got
I saw it.
more of that. But that's like basically it on that. Like nothing's really happening on Pokemon Go. But the only thing that's driving me insane is now I got to defeat the 3 Team Go Rocket League leaders in order to move on. That's just I hate it.
They're a pain in the ass.
Uh-huh. What's up?
Team Go Rocket Leaders.
Yeah. Defeat Arlo,
That's what
Cliff,
they are.
and
Literally,
Sierra.
that's what they're called, Team
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, Team Go Rocket Leader.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it was Apex Season 6.
Oh, Apex Season 6.
Oh, yeah.
Where do I even begin?
It's
I would
Apex season
begin
both.
with, I don't mind if they nerf Volt to the ground, because,
I need Volt to be nerfed into the fucking ground. I need,
not to the ground. It's
No,
To the
I
ground.
need it to fucking get shafted real quick. If the Volt gets nerfed, so does the Prowler needs to get nerfed as well. And I think the Devolution needs to get like a shorter fire rate. Like, cause when you fucking go for it, it goes for it. Also, the Havoc needs to be nerfed. Gibraltar needs to be nerfed because fuck that guy and his fucking
Arm shield.
What is it? Revenant's fucking totem. You should not be allowed to place it wherever the fuck you want, and then go like 800 meters away, get downed, and then all of a sudden you fucking come back and you're just like, oh look at that, I'm whatever health I can come back and kill.
I mean,
fucking stupid.
That's what people were complaining for, like the season 5, where it had only a radius.
Fucking do the radius. It's not broken then. It makes no sense to have it an infinite radius for that shit.
or have it a timer.
Well, it is on a timer.
It is on a timer.
How long is the timer?
No idea.
between 45 seconds to a minute.
Yeah,
Jump into
but
the-
it goes lower when you get shot. So
yeah, but you respawn back to it. So if I get a 30
yeah, but
thing,
you just can't
Not if
access
the
it
time's
again.
out and you haven't been sent back.
Yeah.
You're stuck with whatever that health is.
Mm-hmm.
What's the So it has a timer, but how long is the rate for 0 to 100% so you can use the totem again?
I don't know. I think it's 2 minutes, but don't
I
quote
think it
me
is
on
2
that.
minutes because it's less than like Octane's. Yeah, it's lower than Octane's.
Jump pads?
Mhm.
What?
Wait, no.
No, sorry.
No.
Higher, sorry.
Higher than.
How does words?
Yeah.
Wait, how long is Octane's?
Every
jump
minute.
pad? Every minute?
Yeah, same thing with
same with
Loba and
Mirage.
Mirage.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Loba's shit isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, it comes great in a pinch.
I think it's slower than. Caustic's. Because Caustic's like really gets up there to complete. Like I won't pay attention for like a minute or so, and I'm already at like 70% after 0 after I landed.
Well, the thing with Caustic too is he has his L1 too, which
Yeah.
fucks literally everybody up.
I think
Except for
it's
Caustic.
Yeah, except for Caustic.
The only
But-
caustic counter is caustic.
Mhm.
You know, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of also the fucking noise bug that's in season 6 now. Wherever someone
They
gets
quote
burnt,
unquote fixed it, but there's still other issues with sound.
did they fix the burnt?
Yes.
Okay, because I was tired of hearing somebody get fucking burnt from across the map.
I also kept hearing someone get burnt when we're in Kings Canyon and there's no lava.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Is it like the burn from the thermal?
Who knows? The thing I liked the most was there was a sound glitch with Rampart's premium finisher, where at the end she yells boom, but then everyone in the map can hear it. I thought that was entertaining, and why did they fix it? I like that.
Well, I mean, could you imagine if you're trying to sound horror and all of a sudden you hear boom, and then you're just like, oh, let me just turn to the left, and then someone from the fucking right goes, "Hey, man, by the way, here's some bullets in your face."
Also, I hated hearing my teammates' footsteps because I was like, they're here.
Oh,
And then I go,
It's loud.
oh,
I don't
it's
think they
you
fully
guys.
fixed that.
by the way, if they haven't fixed it, Remnants is 180 seconds. It's special.
So 3
minutes?
So 3 minutes.
That doesn't.
That's what
sound right.
according to the Apex thing.
Okay.
3 minutes? Well, I guess that's not busted, but like still
Because
they need to
usually
nerf
I think
the
it's a minute out, so basically 2 minutes. Because you have a minute of use and then 2 minutes you have to wait.
Well, no. When you have it already out,
The cooldown period for it.
until it destroys, then you have the
it's
3.
180.
Yeah.
They still
So
need
yeah,
to-
as soon as it's destroyed, then you can raise it up. But when you already activate it, it's the same thing as when you launch Lifeline's special. Until that care package lands, you can't use like your accelerates or it
Oh,
increases.
it's the same with Bangalore until everything explodes. And
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
that's good that it's 180 seconds, but the radius needs to be nerfed. I'm not saying like
No,
put
not
it-
that. I don't care about the radius. I just want no one to be able to use abilities while they're in shadow form.
Oh yeah,
you know
that's
how
right.
bad
you
it is
can,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
breath
yeah.
pushed
So
by
basi-
a caustic?
So basically they're silent.
No, they're not silent.
No, I'm gonna say if they're in shadow mode, it should be silent. Like they
Yeah,
can't
they
use
should be
their-
silenced. Like
Yeah,
they
silence.
get hit by their own revenant attack. Like
Yeah, it should be pure skill at that point. If you have that much of a big advantage, it should be pure skill at that point.
Yeah, at that point you're fighting
Yeah.
with almost 300 HP.
it's
Versus
like if you have the
fighting.
second chance in Call of Duty.
Well, I mean, second chance of Call of Duty.
But that
fucking,
glitch
like-
is persistent in Apex right now, where you get downed and you still have your gun out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of fine with. There's only certain characters who can hit that. Wraith, Mirage, and I think one other character.
I do like that they for the recon people that now
Oh,
they
yeah.
can all use the recon beacon and not just Pathfinder.
Yeah, that was a really good thing that they added.
Poor Pathfinder. Oh well.
Now his passive is if he uses it, he gets his ultimate.
He's still fucking busted.
He's the resident refrigerator.
Yeah.
He literally goes, "Hey man, would you guys like to travel to a place where nobody else can get to? Great, let's go, team."
I like now that they added Crypto's drone, so then you can respawn your teammates using the drone instead of like you have to actually run and walk and then hold. All you have to do is just get to the respawn beacon, click, and they're respawned
Oh yeah,
with just a click of a button.
Yeah.
But they made his drone so much louder. I don't mind the fact that while it's like moving around it makes noise. I don't like the fact when it interacts with things it makes noise.
Bro, like, the thing is, it's so fucking loud that when you use crypto, you specifically, when you use crypto and you're around me, I'm like, yo, is that yours or is that somebody else's? Because it's like drilling into my ear.
Yeah, no, it's just like it's the same thing as like the Bangalore. Or is that you or is that someone else?
Most of the time, if I'm not leaving it in a key location, I'm stowing that shit away.
Yeah, because, dude, it is
So if you-
obnoxiously loud.
Yes.
And if you're right underneath it or right in front of it, you won't be able to hear footsteps, especially if you're trying to sound whore. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Sound whore just goes out the window. You might as well just unplug your mic.
I do enjoy playing as Rampart. I played it for the Rampart for like the first week just to get used to the character.
Rampart is pretty balanced.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give her that much. She's pretty balanced. I mean, there's some stuff obviously that needs to die down a little bit, but
Which parts?
she's relatively balanced. Her machine gun, for instance, needs to
Sheila?
Sheila. She needs to not do that much damage. That's a lot of fucking damage. What was it, like 2,000? If you straight drill into somebody, dude. Seriously?
Almost
2,000?
Almost 3,
Plus,
yeah.
it's at 162 to 167
Yeah, if you're
bullets, if
Rampart,
Rampart's
she
using
increases
it.
Sheila's ammo
count.
Yeah,
count,
like that's
and then the reload time is so much fair. But then when you Rampart, I'm just like, oh, this is better. Then you become a different character. I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking slow. Like I was testing it with Regis on firing range, and he was just like, yeah, dude, now change your character. Now see this reload. I was like, fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, right now I think like in a certain situation, if you have like the 3 buildings right next to the what is it?
Are you talking about it in Skyhook or?
No. I'm talking.
King's
Well,
Canyon?
yeah. Well, Skyhook is there. I'm talking about where is it?
Fragment
No. It's right next to Lava City.
trees.
No, not trees.
Lava.
Between
Yeah,
Geyser and
dome
Lava City?
or
Where-
lava site?
Towards Geyser.
Towards where Barges,
So you know where- so
Mirage
you-
Barrage.
No. So you see Lava City's right here, right? When you
Oh.
walk over, there's the train, and then over here.
Oh, in
It's that
between
little
Geyser.
village right next to it.
In between Geyser and
Between
Lava
Geyser
City.
and Lava City?
Yeah, between that shit, that little village, right? So if you have, let's say, the two houses right there, and that's where the circle's about to end, right? So you have Caustic underneath. You place all the traps underneath. Go upstairs. Right before you're about to go upstairs, place another trap and have Watson
Fence
like
up
fence
everywhere.
up right there, and then what's her
Sheila.
name? Sheila right there, right where Geyser's coming up, and then the other two watch from the other corners. It's over.
And then you just add her barriers
Yeah, it's
too.
over.
With
It's
yeah.
literally over.
It sounds very
Like she's like
balanced
a
to
good
me.
defense too.
It's
man.
literally over. There's no. It's the most unbalanced thing in the world, but it's over. Like nobody would be able. Like
No,
you would have
no,
to
no.
literally launch grenades.
No. Crypto can get rid of everything in that area.
Yeah. All you have to
He
do
can
is
get rid
get
of
right
caustic
above.
traps,
Oh, yeah.
fences, and he can disable Sheila for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah. All you have to do is be right above the building and
He
just.
doesn't
add,
even need to be above. He can be
That's it.
underneath it too.
Yeah.
There's a little catwalk you can go underneath.
Yeah, the problem with that shit is though, it's you disable it for whatever time, but they know that you're there, and they're posted up on each side,
Yes, but if you
and you're
EMPs
climbing up the hill.
If you
Yeah.
if you EMP Sheila's, it can't be used for a while.
Yeah, but like if you're coming up the hill, right? Let's say you're coming
What
up from
it is.
Geyser, right? And you're coming up the hill, they're literally gonna just dome you down.
Yeah.
Yes, they can do that, but they
Yeah,
won't
unless
have
you're, like,
Sheila and
really-
support.
Unless you're really skilled, I guess, and then or you can have Wraith portal
Yes.
and then like use her, cause she can use her L1 while she's portaling.
Yeah.
So you can dodge all the fucking bullets and then portal into the other house, and then I guess you can do whatever. But that strategy right there,
So it takes
prime
some
time.
Yeah.
There's more than one way to attack a building. So.
Yeah. But she's pretty balanced. I mean, like other than like the maybe nerf the fucking Sheila just a little bit, cause like almost 3,000 damage is a little bit extreme, but other than that, I think she's fine.
Yeah.
Or as of right now.
Anything you guys want to change? Like, besides, we just listed like any more, or buffs? Any buffs?
Okay. So one thing that I really want them to do is, you know, the G7 Scout, right?
Yeah.
You know, the Hemlock. You
Yeah.
know, if you put the Hemlock into
Single
fire mode, it fires as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Yeah, like a P2020.
Yes. They need to do that for the G7 Scout, because the G7 Scout is classified as a assault rifle, not a sniper anymore. So the fact that it takes doom, it does a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong, but I need to be able to fire it as fast as fucking possible.
That's why they put the double tap on there,
Double
but that
tap-
doesn't even help.
Yeah, double tap sucks ass.
Double tap doesn't really increase the fire rate either.
It does
It just
not.
goes do, and then you pause for a second. It goes do, and I'm like, by that time you're already drilled with an entire
If you-
magazine
If you're
of
gonna
Prowler.
if you're gonna keep it as assault rifle, change it. If you're gonna keep it like as a fire rate, put it back to sniper.
That's my point.
Like,
I would love to use it as a sniper,
yeah,
but I can't use anything aside from a 2x4. I can't use the 4x8. I can't use the
6
4x10. Like 6 times,
Yeah.
nothing. So just either change it back to a sniper or let me fucking fire as fast as possible.
Also, I think that they should fix is the Lifeline care package notification when it's above you.
I think that was just a one-time glitch.
No, because it happened all over another game that you and me were both underneath and we had no notification.
and
Yeah.
some other people, as like clips we saw, some of them actually do die from that too.
Or at least don't kill your partners. Like,
No,
Because
one
it
one
used,
thing
to, it
goes
used to
partner.
push me away because I used to
Yeah.
when he used to drop the thing, I used to be underneath it, and right before it like hit me, it pushed me off.
yeah.
So
They
I
pushed me to death. That's what it is.
They
that
just
was
need,
hilarious.
So they just need to fish collision with the care pack. That's it.
Yeah. You good with the R99 as a care pack weapon?
Absolutely, because that shit was busted.
Oh, they buffed it when it went into the care pack.
That's great
So
because
it's
it's like a
Better
certain
mag
percentage.
size, more damage.
Yeah, it's a certain percentage that you get it though. Unlike we're saying, oh look at that, I found an R99. Do. I found another one. Do. I found another one, and then your team has like R99 it out, and then all of a sudden like. If the other team had an R99, you just look at them and just be like,
It's like Call of Duty with the FAMAS.
just stick me.
Everybody
with it.
playing with FAMAS.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Or the fucking UMP 45, man. Fuck that
Yeah.
gun too. Shit.
Akimbo.
Fucking irritating.
Any other buffs that you guys want?
Honestly, that's
Any character-wise buffs or?
about it. I mean, every character has its like bad points and good points. So I'm not really that pressed into them. I mean, everybody has a counter per se. Yeah, Caustic's counter is Caustic, but Gibraltar is pretty annoying with his arm shield.
But he has multiple counters.
Yeah, but he has multiple
Revenants,
counters.
Wraith.
Yeah, his feet.
Well, yeah, but like, if you shoot the feet and they're doming you in the face, who's gonna win?
True.
So he's partner.
Plus, he can crouch and then have that shit where
Yeah.
you won't be able to shoot his feet that easily. So.
Then you just change the timer for his L1 though. Like,
Oh yeah,
His dome shield?
his dome shield is like every 30 seconds.
Every
Right?
30 seconds, yes.
yeah, that shit should be
It
up.
only lasts 12, but that's a lot of 12 seconds.
Yeah, 12
Yeah.
seconds in.
12 seconds can get you a
Especially
finish.
in
that.
an
We got drilled because of that shit. We're the last two.
Yeah.
And we ended up he fucking put his shield down, revived the teammate, and then we slid down while the circle was closing. And by the time the circle was like almost closed completely,
It was like a blink.
his dome shield came back up, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, Gibraltar's the only one with fast res and fast heals right now. He's the only one.
that makes no sense since
He's got a
Lifeline
support
is
character.
literally
Yeah,
the support character.
The support character got all of the fast
Yeah,
stuff.
because it used to be
removed.
Lifeline.
Yeah, Lifeline is literally the support character. I don't understand how that fucking fat ass Samoan got the fucking like
Fast
every like
heals,
yeah, oh yeah, let me
fast
just get
res.
fast.
He got the power of his gods.
Like what the fuck,
Yeah.
man? Yeah, Gibraltar something needs to get done with him because like man, fucking every time I see a Gibraltar, man, just
At least make it a minute.
Skeeves.
I have an issue with a minute.
Or the same
You
time
need
as
to bump it up
what is
to
it?
45.
Lifeline's drone. I think Lifeline's is like 45.
For drone?
Yeah.
Her
I don't
drone's
care.
like fucking
The
like,
drone's at a perfect place right now.
yeah,
No, I meant for the time for like Gibraltar's. I'm just trying to compare the times.
Maybe 45?
I think hers is 45. If he could have like a 45, maybe a minute as well. Yeah.
Those 50 seconds
the
will make a big
the
difference.
drone for Lifeline, you can use it on the first circle, right?
Yeah.
Without it disappearing like that.
If after, I think, 3 ticks it goes.
Okay, I mean that's perfectly fine. I mean I think season 1 you could have that shit in there and it'll
It
stay.
would not. Yeah, it would not
It
move.
would stay. So I mean that's good after 3 ticks I guess. Maybe add maybe add a 4th tick just to make us a little bit happier because she got everything taken away from her and Gibraltar was just like I'm just gonna eat all this.
I do enjoy it. Like
They didn't take anything from me.
Yeah.
I do enjoy Lifeline's res. You got send out the drone to res, and then you can run up do your own thing.
Yeah,
that's
I like that bullet shield that they drops.
Yeah.
I don't care that they took away her fast heals because now she can remote heal. The fact that they took away her fast heals, no one can counter Gibraltar with fast heals now.
Yeah.
He has a 360-degree dome that can protect him while he heals.
And she just has the arch.
Yeah, you have to seriously outplay that because 360 and you can fucking hear like you can see everywhere, but most of the time it's just like he's just like while he's healing, he's just turning around in circles and shit like that. You're gonna have to deep outplay that dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Gibraltar as of right now needs to.
Another
Yeah,
thing,
a little bit
they should have like a damage limiter to it.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks the most is his arm shield recharges after like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
You can rip that thing down and
Yeah,
you
rip
just
it down.
decide for
Yeah, I'm talking about
and then come
the
back up.
dome. So the dome basically
The dome they
is
already nerfed.
invincible.
The dome they already nerfed. I just don't like the fact that he can still do fast heals and
Yeah.
res fast while in the dome.
Yeah, it is. He needs a little bit of a nerf, not too much, but just a little bit. Also, 12 seconds, maybe bump it up to 20, because that's fucking ridiculous.
The dome?
No,
Oh,
Arm shield.
the arm shield? Yeah.
Arm shield put it up to 20 seconds, because
Dude,
12
dude,
seconds in a
That's a
firefight, like that may seem like it's like long. It's not.
No,
Because
because
while he's fucking doing his shit, and then the other team can be like, trying to kill you, and by the time like he walks up, he already has his fucking shield. It
Yeah, like-
makes no fucking sense.
like every time I destroy the shield arm, in like a blink of a second, it's back up, and when I do it, it's fucked.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like what
Well,
the
that's because
fuck?
they focus you.
It is what it is. Well, I mean, you're a bullet magnet. Too.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with
Yeah,
you, man.
like I said,
Like-
they
Me-
focus
me
you.
and,
He's a glorified meat shield.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that's about it. I don't really need anything else
Yeah.
than that.
I think on that note, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for listening, and I'm Otaku, and as always, keep moving forward.
Somewhere else, please.